hey, it might not pan out the way you think it's going to pan out. And even if you want it to happen that way, what exactly do you have to go through just to get there? So these are 5 things that financial freedom are not, okay? Now let me give you my 3 keys to financial freedom. I'm giving y'all the game, which, by the way, I have a special offer that I want to extend to you. And if you want to take the next 3 weeks, I'm not asking you to take a whole year. I'm not asking you to take 2 years. I'm not asking you to take 9 months, 6 months, or even 3 months. What I'm asking you and challenging you to do is to give yourself at least 3 weeks to work with somebody who is financially free, who is successful, who has the blueprint of information and strategies and techniques and resources and tools that can get you further up that road. It ain't no way in this world you can listen to me today, watch me today, take the advice that I give you at the end of this show, implement it, and don't get any further in 3 weeks. It's just no way. The only way you ain't gonna get where I know you could be in 3 weeks is if you don't listen and don't follow through. And here's the good thing. I have systems and programs that are set up to make it easy for you to follow suit. So you don't have to have pens and papers and notepads. You don't have to show up in person. As long as you got a phone, as long as you got a tablet or desktop or a laptop, but even if you got a phone, you're able to follow me and I can be with you every day for the next 3 weeks, so that every Saturday, the 9th coming up, the next Saturday, the 16th, and then the third Saturday on the 23rd, when we all come together, we are able to track your progress. I bet you. I'm gonna use the word betcha because we on social media. I ain't gonna use the word quote unquote guarantee because I don't want to be flagged for my video. So I bet you, that's you get that, right? You catch the drift, right? I bet you that if you followed me and listened to me and took what I want to give you for the next 3 weeks and did it, you will be better off by the 23rd of this month. Point blank period. Point blank period. I know without a shadow of a doubt. So let me give you the 3 keys. 3 keys to financial freedom. Do you want to be free? I mean, do you really want to be free? Do you want to be free? If you want to be free, I want you to put in the comments #freedom. I want you to put that in the comments, #freedom. Some of y'all like, man, I've been wanting to be free, bro. I've been wanting to be free for the last 30 years. But guess what? Rome wasn't built in a day, boo. It may take your time and it may not happen overnight, but it could happen over time as long as you start the day. It's not how you start. It's not even where you start. It's that you start, okay? So we just got to get you started today. I want you to put in the comments #freedom. I'm going to give you my 3 keys to financial freedom. The first key, first thing you need if you want to be financially free is you need strategies. Now I know that word is vague because everybody be saying it. Oh, what you mean strategies? Just write it down, okay? I'm going to explain to you in a minute what I mean when I say strategies, okay? Strategies make up the first key to your financial freedom, okay? Your financial freedom is going to require you to have strategies. Now, if you're taking notes, here's what I want you to write down besides strategies. I want you to write down education and training. 2 different things. That's what I want you to write down. Education and training. So some of y'all, you going back to school to get certain degrees, you trying to get certain certifications. People give me these lame excuses all the time. So I'm sorry, if you one of the ones that I'm talking about, then I'm just throwing shade today on this 4th of July. It's better for me to throw shade than a firecracker at you, okay? So let's just be 100. If you got this lame excuse, well, I'm going back to school to get this paperwork. I'm going back to school to get this certification. I'm going back to get this and to get that. And that is not a revenue generating opportunity for you today. You drag in the process of getting financially free. You need to start educating yourself and training yourself on things that can get you money now. things that can get you revenue now, things that can get you a profit now. I had one of my mentees, and she's one of my spiritual daughters. She came to one of our workshops we just had a couple weeks ago, and I commend her so much. She walked up to me during one of the breaks and she said, "Dad, I got a real important question." I don't know word for word, but basically her point was, I got an important question I want to ask you. And she said, "Here's my question. Should I do A, B, and C, which at some point can get me money, or should I do A that I know can help me make money?" I was like, "A. I know these other things are good. They got the potential to make you a lot of money. They have possibility. They are absolutely amazing, but it's too far down the road for you to be focusing your money and your time and attention on right now. What you need to be doing is focusing on this one thing, because once this thing is done, guess what? You can go make money tomorrow. You can make money today. You can keep making money. And when you make enough money and save enough and store enough, then you can go over here and start playing a little bit. But if you're not educated and trained on the right things, you won't have the right strategies. So strategies are key to your financial freedom. And I want to show you some strategies within the next few weeks. And these strategies are really not even just business strategies. I'm not even talking about starting a holding company. That's not what I'm giving you the next 3 weeks. Matter of fact, everybody that's in any of my programs, if you join me for the next 3 weeks, I'm not even going to be talking to you about no doggone holding company. I'm about sick of talking to you about holding companies and business structures and systems and processes, and you still ain't going out there making no doggone money. You got to get out there and make some money. And the reason why you're not confident to get out there and make money, because you do not have education and training or strategies on how to make money. You got to learn how to make money. You got to learn how to convert things into cash. You got to learn how to take ideas, how to take time, how to take talent, how to take other people's products and services and turn them into cash. That's what you got to learn. And I got programs that teach this. I got courses that teach this. And I want to not only give you those courses, but I want to work with you for the next 3 weeks. I want to put me to the test to see if I work with you for 3 weeks, can I help you make some money? I bet you, back to the word bet you, I bet you I can. So the first key to financial freedom is what? Strategies. All right. Number 2, the second key to financial freedom is systems. Systems. Now, when I say systems, here's what I want you to think about. I'm talking about platforms, processes, and practices. That's what I'm saying when I say systems. I ain't talking about no business, because you don't need no business to make no money. You don't need no business to make money. I tell my team this all the time. You do not need to go out there and start a business of your own to make no money. Because most people who leave their job and start a business become slaves to their business, and they still ain't making no money. And your business becomes your boss, and your business as a boss is worse than your other boss. At least your other boss was obligated to pay you. Your business is not obligated to pay you if you don't make no money. So the second key to financial freedom is systems. What do you mean by systems? Well, I'm gonna give you 2 very important systems. I teach about 4, okay? But I'm gonna give you 2 important ones. Number 1, sales. You need a sales system, meaning that you need a sales platform, a sales process, and a sales practice. Because remember, if you're going to learn if you're going to get educated and trained on how to make money, on how to convert things into cash, the next important thing you're going to need to do is have a platform that you can use these strategies in, so that when you're out there making exchanges and communicating with people and giving presentations and pitching your products and services and proposing and soliciting someone to do business with you, you got to have a platform and processes to bring them people into that ecosystem. And you don't have to have your own. I have a team of people that work with me, people who work full-time as employees for Ramonepreston Enterprises. And guess what? They don't need no system. They don't need no platform. They don't need no process. They don't need no practice. You know why? Because I got it. All they need to do is show up, and my staff will tell you every day they show up, guess what they're going to do? They're going to get educated every day, at least 5 days a week. They're going to get trained because we're going to do role play. We're going to put this stuff in motion. We're going to see how it works. They're going to get access to a platform. They're going to learn certain processes, and they're going to put them to practice every day. Every day. And they're going to be better off in 3 weeks than they are today. They're going to be better off in 3 months than they are in 3 weeks. They're going to be better off in a year than they are in 3 months. Why? Because they have platforms, processes, and practices that they can build a muscle around and become consistent. So sales is one of the main systems you gotta have. You gotta have. And when I say a sales system, you gotta have a platform to use. You gotta have a process. You gotta have a practice. It has to be something you can train on. Me and my team, we get training. We continue to get it. And then you need a marketing system. You need a marketing platform, process, or platforms, processes, and practices. Here's my third key to financial freedom. Number 3, you need stewardship. You need stewardship. What do you mean by stewardship? Well, stewardship is about accountability. It's about mindset. It's about commitment. You need stewardship. That's what it's about. Stewardship is about, number 1, accountability. What do you mean by accountability? You need somebody who's got motivation. You need somebody who's got the inspiration. You need somebody who's got the energy. You need somebody who's got that thrust that can keep pushing you. Imagine being around somebody like me or being in my environment on a day-to-day basis. I'm going to push you because I'm pushing me. I'm always moving and shaking. I'm always abounding. The Bible says for me to be ye steadfast, unmovable, always abounding in the work of the Lord, knowing this, that my labor in the Lord is not in vain. Do I get sick? Yeah, I get sick sometimes. Do I have bad days? Yeah, I have bad days. Do I go through a lot? Yeah, I go through a lot. Do I get disappointed and discouraged? And do I get perplexed and troubled and vexed and stressed out and all those things? Of course. Of course I do. You have no idea the types of pressure I be up under every day and the types of responsibilities I have and the amount of people who, they don't just depend on me, they expect for me to always show up. But guess what? I use that as fuel. I don't look at it as, I don't want all that pressure. Everybody want to depend on me. I don't look at it like that. I don't see it from that angle. I look at it from the perspective of, man, this is going to hold me accountable. I got to show up every day because I got grandkids who depend on me. I got kids who depend on me. I got spiritual sons and daughters. I have a wife who depends on me. I've got a church. I've got ministries. I've got business people. I've got entrepreneurs. I got a whole lot of people, a tribe that depends on me. And guess what? I've got millions of people I haven't even met yet who gonna be so happy when they meet me and realize this is the guy I was looking for. I needed somebody who was anointed, who was gifted, who was intelligent, and who was resilient, and who was willing to show up consistently to help me get to my success, to help me become free. So you need to have this third key of stewardship. You gotta be held accountable. You gotta be held accountable. You cannot be around here talking about can't nobody give you no advice. I ain't gonna be mentored by nobody. I'm tired of following leaders, blah, 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 blah. Just because you had an idiot or two that led you down the wrong road don't mean everybody an idiot. Just because you followed a goofball at some point in your life don't mean everybody's a goofball. Just because some people are playing games and trying to get over and finessing people don't mean everybody's like that. You gotta get past that crap. You got to look at people's heart, but you also got to look at their track record. All you got to do is Google me. Just Google Ramonepreston. Google. And here's what I'm going to tell you, because I tell this to everybody. Anything you find on Ramonepreston before 1997, shoot, I know I did it. I'd be the first one to tell you. Anything you find anywhere, if you go to my hometown and go to the courthouse and go to the jailhouse and pull up my criminal record, anything you find on Ramonepreston before 1997, truth is, anything you find on Ramonepreston even after 1997, I'm gonna take responsibility for. But the one thing you ain't gonna say about Ramonepreston is that you can't say he ain't showed up. You can't say he ain't figured it out. You won't be able to find one trail or one trace to somebody who gave him this secret lift that got him to where he at. You'll realize any opportunity that Ramon has, he created because he showed up, he learned, he studied, he educated himself, he trained. He never been to college, he never had the right connections, he never knew the right people, he never got access into the right doors. Nobody endorsed him publicly like that for him to be who he is. He figured it out. And he continues to figure it out. And he continues to do it that way because he wants to be an example to people like you to show you that it is possible. You can be anointed and financially free. You can love God and love yourself and family enough to have success so that you don't have to struggle and worry. You can be just anointed to cast out devils as you are to do a business deal. You can be committed to both worlds. I'm just as committed to ministry as I am to business. I'm just committed to business as I am to ministry. I don't see no difference. So just as much as it takes me to be anointed by God to show up to my office every day and to do a business deal, to walk somebody through a process of them becoming a client, to coach a client, to consult a business owner, to help somebody get their holding company up, whatever it is, it takes the same for me to preach the word, for me to stand behind the pulpit and lead somebody to Jesus and prophesy over them and lay hands on them and speak in tongues and shout and run around the church. I don't see no difference. It's the same because I'm the same. And I know you can have the best of all those worlds. You don't have to pick and choose. But what you gonna have to do is you gonna have to have some strategies. And that means you're gonna have to get some different education and training. And all you church folks that's out here talking about, well, you got the word and you love God and you got scriptures and God has anointed you. Let me tell you something. Stop feeding people these lies, making them think just because they got a relationship with God that all their bills gonna get paid and God gonna work it out and it's gonna be okay. No, it ain't. No, it ain't. Not if you don't get your behind up. Not if you don't take what God has given to you and put forth effort. The Bible says in Ephesians 3:20, now unto him who is able to do exceedingly abundantly above all we could ask or think, according to the power that works in you. Greater works shall you do. So it's things that you have to do. Faith without works is dead. So you got to work it. The word works there means occupation. So faith, believing God, without occupying certain space is dead. You got to have the right strategies. You got to have the right systems. If you don't have them, why are you trying to reinvent the wheel? Why are you trying to reinvent the wheel? If your business is not working, find a platform or a vehicle that does work. Stop spinning your wheels. Stop wasting your lifetime on something that ain't working. Maybe it'll work in 10 years. Maybe it'll work in 5 years, but at some point, you got to make the decision, I can't keep putting myself and my family through this. I got to connect with the right people to help me get further along because I'm not going through this no more. And that's where stewardship comes in at. You got to be held accountable. You got to change your mindset and you got to get committed. You got to get committed. I'm here in my office today on the 4th of July because I'm committed to me. Number one, I'm committed to my dreams. I'm committed to pursuing my God-given assignment. I'm also committed to my wife. I'm committed to you. I'm committed to people that look to me to be that leader. I'm committed and I'm going to show my commitment. I ain't going to just run my mouth. I ain't going to just keep flipping my lips talking about I'm committed. I'm going to prove it. Now, here's my offer. Here's my invitation. Here is what I want to extend to you. I just mentioned to you that we have a couple more weeks before we attend and host our event. So on Saturday, July, what is it, 22nd or 23rd? Let me make sure I got my days right. Saturday, July 23rd, I'm going to be hosting right here in Buckhead. It's going to be a live event. Okay? I'm going to be hosting a Millionaire Mastermind from 12 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time to 4 p.m. So it's going to be a 4-hour deep dive. It's a Millionaire Mastermind. I'm showing you how to become a millionaire. I'm showing you what you need to do to even put yourself in position, in play to become a millionaire. Now you might say to yourself, well, I don't want to be no millionaire, dog. Bruh, I don't want to be a millionaire. I don't need all that. Well, what do you want? Because if you just want to be comfortable, your mindset should at least be at $1 million. If you just want to make $100,000 a year, your mindset should at least be at $1 million. Because when you factor in sickness and pandemics and unforeseen circumstances and family issues and emergencies and droughts and people falling off and things falling through, if you had 100 grand, you're gonna land at 12 or 13,000 or maybe 20,000. You gotta have different targets. So I'm teaching for 4 hours. This is going to be a Millionaire Mastermind. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to start today so that we can be at a different place when you get here on the 23rd. This is going to be an in-person event right down the street, walking distance, at the Marriott Buckhead Conference Center. We're gonna host it. It's a live in-person event. I'm gonna do my best to have my team here so that we can stream it, so that you can join us virtually. But today, here is where you are today. Today you at July 4th. So what are you gonna do today that's gonna change the dynamics of where you could be here? I'm telling you what you should do. I want to give you an opportunity to work with you. I want to mentor you and work with you for the next 3 weeks. But you're going to have to make a commitment. And here's what my commitment is to you. If you make the decision to let me mentor you, even though all of my programs are 1 year, all of my programs, my mentorship program is a year, my coaching program that I'm talking about, my online mentorship training program is a year. Here's the commitment I'm making to you. If you just sign up today, and you give me 3 weeks to work with you, if for some reason you do not get where you think you should be in 3 weeks, guess what? We'll scrap it and we'll move on. But today you need to at least give yourself this window to see how much can I actually learn and how much can I actually get accomplished in 3 weeks. So what I want you to do is, I want you to text me the word millionaire. I want you to text me the word millionaire, okay? And I want you to text me the word millionaire, 678-922-1963. I want you to text me the word millionaire. Here's what I'm going to do. I want you to sign up for my Millionaire Mentorship Program today. I want you to sign up, okay? It's only $297 for you to sign up. $297. If $297 is like too much for you, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the person behind you. So for you, the person behind the other person, if you want to see what you can accomplish in 3 weeks with me working with you, I want you to sign up today. And here's what I'm going to do just for you. Within 3 weeks, between today and Saturday, the 23rd, what I'm going to do with you is I'm going to schedule a one-on-one coaching session. We're going to take about an hour or two, maybe 2 hours, depending on where you are. So I'm going to schedule a one-on-one session, one-on-one coaching session for about 2 hours, okay? I'm going to put you on a fast track of financial training. I've got about 3 or 4 courses that I'm going to let you fast track on between today and the 23rd, okay? These courses are going to show you certain strategies immediately. One course is called the Income Ladder of Success. I'm gonna train you on that course. I'm going to let you understand the information on how to become a millionaire, what the mentality of being a millionaire is. Then I'm going to share with you information in our other course on the ABCs of financial literacy. I want you to learn the 7 components of accounting. I want you to learn about financial planning, income and expense tracking, banking, credit, taxes, retirement, and investments. Then I'm going to put you on a creative cash flow course that's going to show you literally strategies on how to make money in less than 24 hours, how to shift your income if you work on a job, how to take your ideas quickly and monetize them even without a product. I'm going to put you on this financial fast track for the next 3 weeks. But again, we're going to do a one-on-one coaching session first. I want to make sure I sit down with you and we take at least an hour or two to figure out what all do we need to do in the next 3 weeks. In addition to that, I'm going to drop in every Saturday for the next 3 weeks. Now, when you join this program, you're going to automatically have access to my Monday sessions. So next Monday at 7 p.m. you can join. The Monday after that you can join, but for the next 3 Saturdays, the 9th, the 16th, and the 23rd, we're going to have a specific check-in just on what we put together on this financial fast track. I mean, come on. You're going to sit down with me for about 2 hours. We're going to put a whole plan together. We're talking about $297. People pay me thousands of dollars to have sit-downs with me, literally. Thousands of dollars to have sit downs with me. You're coming in with $297, having a one-on-one session. I promise you that one session is going to help everything you're doing. It's going to change your whole life. But in addition to that, I'm going to make sure I give you our Mondays. You're going to have 2 Mondays to join me on our coaching call with all of our clients who have paid thousands of dollars. Some of them have paid tens of thousands of dollars to be on my Monday night calls. But we're also going to have 3. We're going to check in on the 9th to follow up. We're going to check in on the 16th, and then we're going to conclude it on the 23rd. And when you get to the 23rd, if you just feel like, you know what, man, I ain't learned nothing, dog. It ain't nothing. Now, you can't tell me you didn't learn nothing, because I can go back to the platform to see if you've been on there, because I'm going to put you on a fast track. So there's a certain amount of information you're going to have to learn every day. But I'm going to hold you accountable. I'm going to keep you motivated. I'm going to help you build that muscle. Look at it as like a personal financial trainer for the next 3 weeks to help you build the muscle. If you listen to me, I can't guarantee. But I bet you you will not show up on the 23rd without results. I know you won't, because I've seen it too many times. But a lot of people who I give this information to, they don't use it. They don't take the strategies and implement them. This is why I want to take the next 3 weeks to work with you. So I want you, again, to text me right now. Text the word millionaire, because that's what I want you to be anyway. Text millionaire to 678. I'm here at the office right now. So if you text this number, I'm going to call you back right now today. Everybody else off. The world is off. I ain't off. I'm here. 678-922-1963. If you text the word millionaire to me, guess what? It's on and popping. Now, for all of you that may be on a program, if you are on our Millionaire Blueprint, but you're not in our mentorship program, here's what I'm going to do for you. I will give you the credit for everything you have already paid to be in our Millionaire Blueprint. Whatever you have paid up to this point in my Millionaire Blueprint, my online program, I will give you that credit in our mentorship program. So if you call me and say, hey, Ramon, I've already paid $1,000. I've been in your program 10 months and I paid $1,000. I have access to your blueprint. I will deduct $1,000 from our mentorship program, and then we will calculate what that initial dollar amount is. And whatever that dollar amount is, that's what you'll do to start today so that we can put you on this 3-week track. If you're already in our mentorship program, then all you need to do is just reach back out to me so that we can show you what courses you need to track for the next 3 weeks so we can gauge where you at by the 23rd. I'm giving you the game right here. If you want freedom, all you have to do is text the word millionaire to 678-922-1963. You can say a lot of things about me. People can say a lot of things about me, but what they can't say is, Ramon will not share information with people. You can't say that about me. People can talk about me all they want to, but they can't say I don't help my people. They can't say I'm not giving my people the same game. I'm not giving you one set of information and I'm using another set. No, I'm giving you information. Like just within the last couple weeks, I spent thousands of dollars to get access to some information that I really wanted, because it was helping me to understand private equity. It was helping me to understand crowdfunding. It was helping me to understand trust and things that really facilitate wealth building. Well, guess what? Once I figured all the information out and I started gathering that data and putting it together to make sense to me, guess what I did? I put at least the first part on my platform so that, in my own words, in my own way, I didn't take nobody copyright. I just took what I felt like works for me and how it applied to me, and I made sure that I made it available to the people who are in my blueprint, in my mentorship program. They have access to it. I'm getting ready to launch a new course on trust, how to start a trust. Why? Because I want my people to have access to it. I'm getting ready to start a new course on how to write and self-publish your own book, because I've done it twice and have been successful doing it. I'm working on my third book. Really, I got 2 books in the making. I'm showing my people how to do it. I'm showing my people how to start an online store. I got my apparel on now. I got an online store. I give people all the game that I got. Whatever I've done that works for me and it's created success, I'm giving it to you. So I want you to text millionaire to 678-922-1963 so we can get you on this fast track for the next 3 weeks. So again, that means this upcoming Saturday, we're going to check in. Next Monday, we're going to check in. So what days are that? Let me show you how many days you're going to have with me between now and the 23rd. So you're going to have Saturday the 9th. We're going to get together. It's going to be a Zoom. I'm going to do a Zoom. We're going to have Monday the 11th. We're going to have Saturday the 16th, Monday the 18th, and then Saturday the 25th, plus an initial one-on-one session. I'm going to sit down with you in person with a one-on-one coaching session. I'm giving that to you. We're talking about $297. If you don't like it in 3 weeks and you feel like it didn't work, then you don't have to keep going with the program. You don't have to continue with the program. You can end it. You can say, hey, listen, I don't like it. I don't need it. I don't want it. I've gotten enough information from you for 3 weeks. I don't need no more from you. Cool. I'll chop that up because I bet on me, because I know what I'm saying works. So text millionaire to 678-922-1963 and I'll reach back out to you today. Listen, have an amazing 4th of July. Be safe out there. Don't get the kids in those situations that they get hurt with fireworks. I love all of you. Thank you so much for supporting the show, taking an hour of your time today to just listen to me, to get some information. Give me some feedback. Please put in the comments what your biggest takeaway was. Maybe you had an aha moment today. Let me know what that big takeaway was. Put it in the comments. And also subscribe to my YouTube page. We have about 7,300 subscribers on YouTube. I want to get to 10,000, but I need your help. I need you to subscribe to my YouTube page. So if you would be so kind, please, pretty please, subscribe to my YouTube page. I would really, really, really appreciate it. So I love all of you. I appreciate all of you. I'll see you tomorrow, 12 o'clock noon Eastern time, same place, right here on the Ramonepreston Show.